Hey folks, Matt from AreaTheImage.com. So our last video we were just talking about how underwhelmed I was with the announcement of the new Canon T6. But here's a question for you, or a suggestion for you. If you're in the market for something and you think the T6 might have been a possible purchase for you, and maybe you're not sure, should you get a T6i or a T6s? Let me throw out some possibilities, some suggestions. All cameras that I would definitely buy over the T6. Okay, I would buy the T4i over the T6. I would buy the T5i over the T6. I would buy a used T6i or a used T6s over the T6, and I would buy a used Canon 70D over the T6. Basically, I would buy any of those cameras because they're better cameras, more features, and just you're getting way more money, way more value for your money if you buy one of those cameras instead of the T6. The T6 isn't overly expensive. It's $549 with a lens. However, it's a very underwhelming camera. Spec-wise, the T6i absolutely walks all over it. And you would expect it to. It's a higher level. But even just at the basic number of megapixels, it's way more camera, 6 more megapixels and a more advanced sensor, more advanced autofocus system, more advanced video. Just everything about it is better on the T6i and on the T6s and even on the 70D. So I would recommend you find a camera used. You could probably get a T6i used for the price of a T6 new, and you're getting far more camera, much better value for your camera. Same with a 70D. So that's my suggestion to you, is that you look for a T6i or a 70D or even a T6s if you can get one used or refurbed at a good price. I would even look heavily at and weigh your options on a T4i or a T5i, both of which you may be able to get used for less money than a T6. In other words, to me, the T6 is not an option on the table to purchase. But what do you guys think? Do you guys disagree with me, or do you agree with me? Is there a reason you might consider a new T6 over one of these other cameras? Like, to me, I definitely would want a T6i or a 70D, even if it was used, over a new T6. If you disagree with me, leave some comments why. Explain why you would still buy a T6. Or, out of the cameras I've listed, which would be your most preferred camera? Is it a T6i? Is it a T6s? Is it a 70D if you're going to get a used one instead of a T6? And why? Why would you buy that? Why is it your preferred choice? And maybe the T4i or the T5i at a perhaps lesser price than the T6 is your choice. So let us know and why. Leave your comments below. Let's discuss it. Let's discuss all these options to the T6 and my recommendation that you would get any of these Canon cameras used instead of a new T6. And if you disagree with me, tell me why below and let's talk about it. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at AreaTheImage.com.